Hey everyone, and welcome to today's deep dive.
Yeah, we're tackling allergies today.
But not the usual stuff you hear,
Right, this is different.
like way different. We're going beyond just meds this time.
Definitely a fresh perspective.
And get this, our main source is a guide from the VA.
Yeah, the VA Office of Patient-Centered Care, to be exact.
The VA, right. I never would have thought.
It's actually really interesting stuff.
It is. It's all about like a holistic approach to allergies.
Looking at the whole picture.
Yeah, so instead of just masking symptoms,
Exactly.
it's about figuring out, what's going on in your body.
And why?
And how to support your system naturally.
Totally.
So are you ready to ditch the tissues and dive in?
Let's do it.
Okay, so one of the first things that jumped out at me in this guide was the section on exercise.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Because, we all know working out is good for us.
Right?
But I never really thought about how it relates to allergies.
Well, it's all about inflammation.
Okay.
So you know how when you have allergies,
Mhm.
your body is basically like freaking out.
Right, like a constant state of panic.
Exactly. And that causes inflammation, which leads to all those fun symptoms.
Like the sneezing and the itchy eyes and
all that shit.
it's a party in my sinuses.
Well, exercise can actually help calm that inflammation down.
Really?
Yeah, think of it like this.
Okay.
When you exercise, your body releases all these good chemicals.
Endorphins.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And those endorphins, they act like little firefighters,
Oh, I like that.
going around and putting out the inflammation fires.
So it's not about like training for a marathon or anything?
Yeah, not at all.
It's just like regular moderate exercise?
Like a brisk walk or some yoga.
Totally manageable.
Exactly.
Okay, so another thing that really surprised me in this guide
What's that?
was the part about our surroundings.
Interesting.
So I always thought, a clean house equals a healthy house.
Right. Who wants to live in a dirty house?
Exactly. But they were talking about this thing called the hygiene hypothesis.
Oh, yeah.
And how being too clean might actually be backfiring when it comes to allergies.
Yeah, it's kind of counterintuitive.
Totally.
But the basic idea is that when we're constantly sanitizing everything,
Mm-hmm.
our immune systems don't get exposed to enough of the stuff that causes allergies.
So they never learn how to fight them off.
Exactly. It's like they need some target practice.
That makes so much sense.
Right. So if you're never exposed to any germs.
Your immune system is like, what's a germ?
Exactly. And then when it finally does encounter an allergen,
It's like freaking out
it goes haywire.
because it doesn't know how to handle it.
Exactly.
Wow, so it's like a delicate balance.
It is.
You don't want to be living in filth,
Of course not.
but you don't want to be overly sterile either.
Right.
It's about finding that sweet spot.
That's the key.
So that's something I'm definitely going to be more mindful of.
Yeah. It's good to be aware of.
And it's not just about what we're cleaning with either.
Oh, yeah. It goes way beyond that.
The guide also talks about all these hidden toxins lurking in our homes.
Yeah. It's kind of scary when you start thinking about it.
It is?
Like,
Yeah.
where are these toxins lurking?
Well, they were talking about things like furniture.
Oh, yeah. Like flame retardants and stuff,
It's exactly in cleaning products.
which is ironic.
Right, you're trying to clean your house, but you're also like,
Polluting it?
exactly, it's a vicious cycle. And even some clothes.
Really?
Yeah, like certain fabrics and dyes.
Wow. I had no idea. I know. It's kind of alarming when you start thinking about it.
Really is.
Like everything in our homes is potentially, not to be dramatic, but yeah.
Well, and the thing is,
Yeah.
these chemicals can actually mess with our bodies in all sorts of ways.
My God.
Well, they can disrupt our hormones.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and they can also trigger inflammation.
Which we know is a big no-no for allergies.
Exactly. It's like they're adding fuel to the fire.
So what can we do about it?
No, that's the million-dollar question, right?
It feels kind of overwhelming.
It can be, but don't worry.
Okay.
There are definitely things we can do. Like what?
Well, for starters, the guide recommends being more mindful about the products we bring into our homes.
Okay, so like reading labels and stuff.
Exactly. Look for products that are free of harsh chemicals.
And are there any like good resources for finding safer alternatives?
Yeah, actually, there's this great website called the Environmental Working Group, or EWG.
I've heard of them.
Yeah, they have a huge database of products, and they rate them based on their toxicity.
Oh, that's super helpful.
It is. So you can see which products are safe and which ones to avoid.
So basically, we need to be like detectives in our own homes,
Pretty much.
looking for clues about what's lurking in our furniture and our cleaning products.
Exactly. But don't worry,
Okay.
we're in this together.
I feel better already.
Good. It's like giving your home a little detox, which is a perfect segue to our next topic, food.
Because who doesn't love to talk about food?
Right.
But this isn't just about what we shouldn't be eating.
Right.
The guide goes really deep on how we can actually use food as medicine to fight inflammation.
Exactly. And one of the biggest takeaways for me was this thing about the ratio of omega-6 to omega-3 fatty acids.
Yeah, that whole omega thing kind of went over my head at first. Can you break it down for me?
Sure. Omega-6 and omega-3 fatty acids are both essential fats that our bodies need,
Okay.
but they have different effects on inflammation.
So omega-6s are kind of bad guys, right?
Well, not exactly. Omega-6s tend to be more inflammatory, while omega-3s are anti-inflammatory.
Okay, so we need both, but too much of one can throw things off balance.
Exactly. Ideally, we want a ratio of about 2.1 omega-6 to omega-3. But the standard American diet often tips the scales to something crazy, like 10.1 or even 25.1.
Wow. So we're talking way more omega-6s than we need. What kind of foods are we talking about here?
Well, omega-6s aren't all bad. They're found in things like vegetable oils, nuts, and seeds, which are all part of a healthy diet.
Okay.
But many processed foods and fried foods are loaded with omega-6s and not a lot else. On the other hand, omega-3s are found in things like fatty fish, flax seeds, and walnuts.
So it's not about avoiding things like nuts and seeds altogether. It's about making sure we're getting enough of the good stuff to balance it out.
Exactly. And the guide gives some great examples of easy swaps you can make, like using olive oil or avocado oil instead of sunflower or corn oil, and maybe swapping out a burger for salmon a couple of times a week.
Okay, those are changes I can actually get behind. Speaking of adding more good things to our diet, the guide also mentions supplements, though they make it clear that it's always best to chat with your doctor before starting any new supplement.
Right. Safety first.
They even mention this thing called the Passport to Whole Health. Have you heard of that?
I have. It's a really comprehensive resource that covers all sorts of things related to whole health, including supplements.
So it's not just some random website.
No, it's actually put out by the VA. You can find it on their website.
Cool.
They talk about things like vitamin D, probiotics. It's a great place to start if you're feeling overwhelmed by all the options out there.
Now, this next part really blew my mind. Do you know that there's a connection between our gut health and our allergies?
It's true. Our gut microbiome,
Right.
all those trillions of bacteria living in our intestines, plays a huge role in our overall health, including how our immune system functions.
So are you saying that having a healthy gut could actually make us less reactive to allergens?
It's possible. There's a lot of research being done in this area, and it seems like having a diverse and balanced gut microbiome can help keep our immune systems in check, which could potentially mean fewer allergy symptoms.
That's incredible. So how do we get more of these good bacteria in our gut? Is that where probiotics come in?
You got it. Think of prebiotics as fertilizer for the good bacteria in your gut, and probiotics as adding more of those good guys to the mix. Yogurt with live and active cultures is a great example of probiotic-rich food. And prebiotics are found in foods like garlic, onions, and bananas.
So we're talking about real food, not just popping a pill.
It's exactly. The probiotic supplements can be helpful in some cases, especially if your gut microbiome is out of whack.
That makes sense.
But in general, focusing on a whole food diet that's rich in prebiotic fiber is the best way to support a healthy gut.
So we've covered so much good stuff already.
We have. It's amazing how much there is to learn about allergies, right?
It really is. And this guide just keeps going.
Seriously, it's packed with info.
Like the next section blew my mind a little bit.
Oh, yeah. The mind-body connection?
Exactly. I mean, I always knew stress could make me feel worse in general.
Right.
But I didn't realize it could actually make allergies worse, too.
It's true. Stress can wreak havoc on our bodies in so many ways.
Like,
Well, for starters, it weakens our immune system.
okay, that makes sense.
And when our immune system is compromised, we're more vulnerable to everything.
Including allergens.
Exactly. So it's like a double whammy.
Ugh, not what I wanted to hear.
But there's more.
Oh, no.
Stress can also trigger the release of histamine.
Wait, histamine? Isn't that the stuff that causes all those pesky allergy symptoms?
Exactly. It's like stress is basically telling your body to go into allergy overdrive.
No wonder. I always feel like my allergies are worse when I'm stressed.
It's not just in your head. It's a real physiological response.
It's like a vicious cycle, right?
Totally. You're stressed, so your allergies flare up, which makes you even more stressed, and so on.
And on that note, I think it's time to wrap up this deep dive into the world of allergies.
I agree. It's a lot to process.
It is. But hopefully you're feeling empowered with a whole new perspective on allergies.
Definitely. Remember, it's not just about popping pills.
It's about taking a holistic approach to your health.
Exactly. Looking at everything from your diet to your stress levels to your environment.
And don't be afraid to advocate for yourself.
Absolutely. Talk to your doctor, do your research, and find what works best for you.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Until next time, stay curious.